Hey guys, I just want to make a little quick update where I've been. So on Thursday, today is Saturday morning, Thursday mid-morning, a tornado hit 2 miles away down the road, 1 mile away as the crow flies from my house. It knocked out power lines. Initially, there were 49,000 people without power in the Tulsa area. And yes, so that's why I didn't have power. And when I don't have power, I don't have Wi-Fi. So I don't have good enough service to upload to YouTube. Plus, I was having to power my phone in my car. And so, yes, I was able to post to YouTube, or I'm sorry, to Instagram, like right after it happened. Oh, it was a storm. I thought the power was, going to be out for, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever. My power was out for 34 hours, almost a day and a half. Pat went to work, so he was in the AC, but I was home the whole time. I went out twice to go shopping, once with Pat, and which I don't have big hauls or anything. I just got a few things and some of it to add to the swap. So I'm gonna just let you know. Also, there are people waiting for their packages. That's Monique Gonzalez. Her package was scheduled to be filmed Thursday. In fact, I had all my lights up, ready to be filmed when the power went out. Her package is ready. That is the first thing that's going to be filmed today. Then also the next person in line was Jennifer Vine, Gypsy Jennifer. And I'm going to be doing her package next. I'm totally done with Debbie Belden's nautical kit. I am working on her ephemera and die cuts, and then what I need to do more of is my doodling. For her outgoing, she sent that massive rack. I have made her the biggest, coolest nautical kit you guys have ever seen. I cannot wait for her to get it. And then also Carolina Johnson, Caro Plans, her Happy Meal. She sent that awesome Happy Meal, that whole sticker sheet, all the washi samples, a ton of washi samples. And also, if you see this before I talk to you, Carolina, think about some things that you want. Also, I know there was a couple washies that I have that you didn't. Of course, you can have those. She, though, has tons of awesome washi. Most of, I've got some of the Hobby Lobby washies, but those are, my only newer or, cool washies or whatever. Just because I had been spending my money in, the dollar spots or Target dollar spots or things like that, just because I was like, I'd rather get more things since my budget was limited. I don't know why yeah. So anyway, anything that you want, you don't have to get just washi and return. Die cuts, ephemera, if you want journal cards, if you want some of my Project Life cards, even some ones from me, let me know. And so last night, the night before last, it wasn't too hot. The only problem was so we have 2 beds in the house, and oftentimes, if I'm up late working on stuff, I will just fall asleep in the other bed, just because. But the window was open in the back room in the bedroom, so I slept back there with Pat in the queen size bed, and there was the cat in there, and she's real crazy, but she's the funniest cat in the world. She's real. If she was a person, I think she would, have a mental disorder. I'm being serious. And she's so funny. I love her. She's the most unique cat. But, anytime she had to sleep with her foot on my face. And I'm a little bit allergic to cats. As you can see, I was playing with Pat's friend's kitten, and she chewed me up. But anyway, yeah, so that was hard to sleep the night before last. Very hard. We had the window open. We were all crammed in there. So last night, it was starting to get late, and Pat was like, it's too hot, let's go get a motel. So I was like, okay, fine. So there's motels 2.5 miles from our house. I was like, well, let's go see the pricing first. Let's go up there, get the pricing. If we can find one cheap enough, we'll get the room, come back, grab our stuff, and go. So we go, we find a cheap room. The bathroom was clean, the beds were clean, but it was kind of rare. So we got it. It was 33 something with tax, which for what it was, that was too much. We get home, I look in the back window where I have all my room set up for my filming. I'm like, Pat, look, the lights are on. I was laughing so hard, I was shaking the car because I had everything ready. When the power went out, I had everything ready to film. So my 2 lamps, my overhead light was all on back here. So I come in, Pat goes and turns the key back in. We don't get our money back, but she said, if your power goes out again tonight, you can come back and get the key from me. I'm not going to charge you again, yada, yada. So that's what happened. Our power is on. The tornado hit what used to be a school, but the person in town said it was a glass factory now. I don't know. The power was off for a long time, 34 hours, I believe. And then, things are back to normal. It was very hot in the house, like even hotter than outside. So I did get a lot done, but not as much as I would have liked, because I had heat exhaustion when I was a kid, and then I had a heat stroke in high school. So I'm even more sensitive to heat. And like at night I could do it more. I have a headlamp, and I would just like hung it around my neck so it would point like down at what I was doing. So I did work on that. I do have things done. Also now incoming packages for the swap. There's a reason that I've closed the swap. There's a reason that I closed it. I can't do it. It was stressing me out too much. And originally the swap was supposed to be a die cut and ephemera swap. So like, say you bought an ephemera pack and there was, a few images. Maybe it was like a specific animal you didn't like, or you thought this shape you didn't like. Or maybe you made a pocket letter or a flip book and you had these scraps. We'll punch some shapes out of them and we'll send them in. And then people started sending in other types of things, which was totally fine, and I was happy with that. The problem is, then it became people just dug into their stash and pulled out stuff that they weren't using anymore, that they didn't like anymore, and were wanting new things in return. And I tried, to, just get people to stop doing that, but especially now the packages at the end, a bunch of them that I received, almost all of them are D-stash, and yes. And also, if you have messaged me and said, hey, I sent a package out to you yesterday or today, I got a package, and you did not have that approved, well, if there's things that are really, really, really won't work for the swap, I can't just seal the package back up and send it out. Once a package has been opened, my mail lady was like, I'll take this last one, but, you can't do that. So I can't guarantee you the same amount of things in return if a bunch of what you have sent in doesn't work and you haven't gotten it approved. I mean, that's like you're choosing to send that in. Just send me pictures and stuff first. And also I'm closing the swap, and what I want to do, I want to just get back to, there's a few ladies that I want to swap with one-on-one, like swap my stash, my things that I like for their things that they use and they like. And, just pick some people that we have the same taste, the same likes. And then it's not, I would rather do that than be spending my money on shipping, swapping around a bunch of things that people are getting rid of. I can't do that anymore. And, so that's why I'm closing the swap. I'm still going to be swapping with, Naomi Lynn, Jeanette Pippin, who is Subbox Sharer, Emmy. There's a list of people, and I've spoken to them about it. And of course, Renee. This isn't the whole list. Don't think but yeah. And I will swap them one-on-one for my things. And I want to get back to doing my snail mail. Like, I want to make people flip books again and pocket letters and, make things like that to share with them, not just swap goodies. Which, of course, if they just want to swap goodies, that's totally fine. And yes, then also on top of that, with the packages that come in, I got 2 of the most amazing packages. These 2 ladies sent this one lady, Yalidi Ramos, hers is coming up. They're moving up in line. And the reason I'm doing this, Yalidi Ramos sent multiples, doubles of packs of Dollar Tree stickers, gel pens, ephemera packs, things that I want to use in the outgoing packages. And that's why I'm moving them up in line, because I know, since the swap is slowing down, I don't want to have all of this awesome, nice stuff at the end that I could have sent out to people. So that's why I'm moving it up in line. Also, Amber McQuarrie, who I also want to keep swapping with for sure. She is Lyric Lover on YouTube, Trapeze Crafts on Instagram. And she sent in so many things for the swap. She sent in things like specific collections that I've been wanting, that I have in my basket. She sent me in a special little gift, and just so many new collections. So the reason I'm doing hers, first I'm doing Meg Nicole. She sent in 2 of the square packages of boxes, the flat rate boxes of there's a whole stack of papers and die cuts from her stash. Then she made 2 kits, made die cuts, and sent a ton of paper samples from 2 new collections. So I want to have all 3 of the packages of the new peoples done around each other so I can swap in between them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Amber sent in new collections, she's getting new collections. Also, Amber, there was lots of collections that I was looking for, cards, so I'm sending her things from my stash, my new Project Life core kits, my new paper pads, just because. Also, even with Meg Nicole's and Yelidi Ramos, like Meg Nicole sent 2 new collections in, Yelidi Ramos sent a couple of like Stampin' Ups, and they're like very cute, very new, perfect to swap. But Amber sent even more than that. She sent like 7 collections in. So with swapping within each other, there's still not enough. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep some of the little kits from Amber and send her things from my stash in return that are new, so she has new for new. Because that's not fair that she wouldn't get. And Yelidi and Amber are so nice. Amber was like, you can just send me a little package of things from the swap stash. I don't expect a big in return. No way. I am getting I don't want people to think that I'm don't like sharing. It is the total opposite. I started this. I knew in the beginning that I would be getting less and spending more for this swap. And I was totally fine with that. I love sharing. I love swapping. It just got to the point where I felt like people were taking advantage of the situation, and that was making me not want to share. And that's what bothered me the most, because, I didn't care. Even when for instance, when I first started swapping with Ren, I sent her huge packages full of goodies. I got, I made her cute pocket letters, and she didn't send me hardly anything in return. I didn't care. I wanted to swap. And now that it's just, it's happening over and over, and especially at the end, people wanting to get in on the swap and going through their D-stash, and then what they ask for is all new stuff. They want donuts and cactuses and pineapples. Yeah, that's the thing that made me upset. I still want to swap with people. I want to share. I would rather give someone more than what they sent me, just because I like sharing. And the swap was making me feel selfish, is what it was making me feel. And I felt like I was just like freaking Gollum, just sitting over my stuff, because I hadn't got a chance to play with anything yet, use my new stash. And then all the other new stuff that had come out, I couldn't buy anything because I was spending it all in shipping. And then I felt like I was spending money on people that were trying to take advantage of me. And I know that's a dumb way to think, and it wasn't like a huge majority of people were. But yes, so that is the situation, and that is where I was. That's why the swap is closing. Also, once the swap is closed, I will still be doing swap videos with people that have similar interests. We'll swap between us, and then there will be tons more of tutorials and sharing my projects and things like that. So, I put these up here. I want to say, I don't know if I bought these in the Target dollar spot, or if Sticker Tina got these for me in our Happy Mail, but I want to, I'm going to add those to the swap. Actually, I'm going to keep the one that says today. I'll add the days of the week. That way I'll have one that, she sent me, and I can put like a little tape around, for my memory book. And yes, so there is the new packages that I'm going to film. Meg Nicole it's her turn anyway. Like her package, incoming package is up, and then I'm going to be filming Yelidi Ramos and then Amber McQuarrie. And so that their return stuff can be swapped within each other since they sent in new things. Also, all of those ladies will be getting, like Yelidi Ramos sent some Project Life cards specifically that I've been looking for, so I'm sending her some of my new Project Life cards. And yes, so I'm going to be, then I will be doing all of the packages in order, just like I usually do. So that is the update. That's what's going on. If you send in a package, send me a photo or a video before you send it. If the things don't work for the swap, and it's a majority of it doesn't work for the swap, you know, I'm not going to spend the money to send it back to you. You know, you'll get whatever worked for the swap. I'll put in the swap. You'll get things in return. Yes. So please just let me know. Send me a picture and photo ahead of time. So thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry that I was gone so long. I was sweating my tail off. I promise I wasn't having fun. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Thanks. Bye.